Guess where I am today? Today is July 1st in South Haven, Mississippi, and there is a Plato's Closet 3 minutes from my house. They're already lining up. It is about 9:35 and they open at 10. And today you bring bags, anything that fits inside the bag, you get 90% off. And of course we know that Plato's Closet has a lot of designer brands and things like that. They've added plus sizes over the years, men's clothing, all of that. So when I owned a cleaning company, I did a couple of cleaning beds for them, but I was too high for them. They're kind of cheap on that end of it, so I ended up not cleaning them. But they've got a nice place here, very large, and so I hope to get some good buys. We'll see. Well, I finished up at Plato's Closet. I only got one overstuffed bag this time. They were a little bit slower than they usually are, and she said that they didn't have quite as much clearance out, which was true. I still found some other things, but they were mostly the smaller sizes, and I like to get the larger sizes because they sell faster and better. And I did find a pair of the Under Armour shoes, which is cool. So, and let's see if I can find the wherever it is. I don't know. There's my tag. So I got them for $3, which is cool. A lot of polo and things like that, but I'll show you later. I've got to head over to Once Upon a Child. They have 70% off in their bag sale today, so let's see what happens. I'll show you this later. So fun times are coming. I went to Plato's Closet this morning. I only went to one of them. I've actually got four that are within a 30-minute drive from me. But it was hot. It is southern South in Memphis, Tennessee, and South Haven, Mississippi, where I live. So it is hot as blazes, and it's really hot inside the store. Wasn't as busy as I expected. It's been a few years since I've been to one of their sales like this, so there were lines and things like that, but it moved really quickly. I was only in line about 8 minutes, which it was a huge line. But they had 3 checkers. They knew what they were doing. Most people were buying clearance, so they knew to just kind of run it through, and all of them had bags, and they were very orderly, and everybody got some good deals, I think. So I'll show you what I got, and I don't really have projected on any of it. I haven't really looked up anything to see what the going price is on some of the stuff. Some of it, you know, you pretty much know that it's going to sell for more than 10%, which is what I paid for everything. So keep in mind that everything that I show you, the clearance was 90% today. Anything that you want that is clearance, you needed to bring your own bag, and you need to put it in a bag. Of course, I took garbage bags with me because they have the handle ties, you know, and you can drag them around, and I expected to possibly get more, but I got one really big bag, so I was happy with that. Tomorrow, I may end up going back, and I'll try and remember to tell you about that at the end, but today I went through things pretty well. They told me at checkout that there weren't quite as many clearance items as there usually are in the summer, that they actually had some good sales this year. So that was good for the store, you know. And then those of us who come on the end and resellers, some young girls there were tickled to death to get some of the bargains that they got. So it was kind of cool, you know, seeing everybody and seeing them get their good deals and things like that. So that was kind of neat. They've also got one that comes in the fall, and I think all of the Plato's Closets pretty much do those. So if you have one that's in your area or near your area and you're on Facebook, go on Facebook and find their particular page, and then you'll be able to get notifications from them. At the end of the introduction, I said something about going to Once Upon a Child, but I had to skip it because I got a text message from my kids. Our dishwasher died yesterday. It's not very old, and it still died, but we've got 6 people in the house, and we put a lot of mileage on that thing, and my daughter cooks quite a bit, and we use the dishwasher and hand wash, but you still you know, put a lot of mileage on one. So they had found a dishwasher, and it was right across the street from my storage, right around the corner from Plato's Closet. So I skipped Once Upon a Child. I don't sell a lot of children's clothing. I was looking more for my little ones than anything, my little grandchildren. So I figured they're on their own, and I ended up getting things for resale. So let's see what we've got. Hang on. And I'm sorry about the glare, but I've got to have my glasses today. They do have shoes, of course, accessories, all kinds of things like that. Mostly clothing. I got all clothing with the exception of one pair of shoes. And I did get these. These are Under Armour. And they look really good. They've got nice, they're not worn on the heels or anything like that. Everything looks pretty good. They don't look like they've been worn very much on the inside. These are a size 10. You can see that. Size 10. And like I said, they're in good shape. You know, they might have a little bit of wear on them, but they look practically new. And there's my price on those. Alright, they had already marked it down to clearance. This was originally what they were asking. So I paid 10% of that, so I got this pair for $3. That, we'll just go through them real quickly. Just keep in mind that everything is 10% off, 90% off the original tag. Alright, this is a St. John's Bay polo. Pretty. It's got nice colors. It's black, but it's not all faded. The collar looks good. All of that. My price that I paid was 60 cents. This one is a J. Crew. Size large. It's kind of a houndstooth look to it. Looks real good, all up under the arms and everything. Looks like it was worn very little. Again, my price was 60 cents. And this one, I don't know that this has even been worn, really. It's still got the packing paper and all that kind of good stuff on it, but we will see. I will still sell it as used. This is one of the dry fit. They sell really well, so I always pick those up, especially at the bin stores, because if you're buying by the pound, other than Plato's, this is a better deal on anything, you know, that even with my bins. My bins are $1.49 a pound, so they're kind of high for where we are. You know, I know that in places in Florida and some of the California places and things like that, they don't even charge what we charge, so I don't understand that, except that mine is not on the grid. The one that I go to is not on their map, so I don't know if they're just taking advantage of that or what. But anyway, this is a dry fit. It's a 3XL, which is a great size. Nice look to it. I paid $1.20. This one, the brand on it, I don't know, is divided. I would have to look it up by the RN number to see who that belongs to. I don't really know. It's an extra small. I don't buy a lot of extra small things, but I did buy this. Ain't got time for that. I figured that might would sell, and it's in pretty good shape. It's a kind of a long split tee kind of deal, so I thought that was kind of cute. Gave 70 cents. This is a polo by Ralph Lauren. A large. This is a neat one. It's got the polo logo. It's actually a polo shirt. Got the number on it. Looks like it's in real good shape. It's got the split sides like they normally do on the polos. It looks real good. The collar looks good. It's not real dirty or anything like that. Gave $1.20. This one is another, let's say, club room. It's club room on this one. XL. It's kind of a, I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. It's kind of a pink, but it's a pretty shade of pink. It's a deep. It shows up kind of bright on there, but it's kind of a deep. It's got new tags. Let's see. I don't think it has a. It's one of the wicking ones that wicks out the moisture. It's got the UV protection, things like that on it. It doesn't have an original price on it, which is unfortunate, but I can probably figure that out. And I paid 90 cents. And let's see, next is one of the PGA Tour. What size is it? It's a 2X. This is a nice one. And it looks like a big 2X. And I'll probably put some measurements in there. It had like one little snag here, which if I can't get that out, which I don't think I will, I use a snag nabbit is the name of it. You can get those at Walmart or probably Target, Joann's, you know, places like that. And you reach through there and you pull it back through. If I can pull it back through, I'm still going to note that because it doesn't have a true run, but it's got kind of a line in it. I don't know. It'll even show up on the camera. Yeah. So I do want to let somebody know that. I don't think it'll make any difference, really. Not for 90 cents. But that's a nice shirt. It's got pretty colors and things. This one is American Eagle Outfitters. It's an XL vintage fit. It's just a nice stripe. It's kind of a purple, and this looks navy. I think this is probably navy. Well, it looks good. It probably needs a little wash or something. But it's got the reinforced seams underneath and things. I gave 80 cents. These are like yard sale prices or less, because they probably charge a couple or $3 for it, you know, if it was at a yard sale. This one, U.S. Polo Association. This one is a large. Right there. Just a nice polo shirt, actual polo shirt. USPA emblem on there. Number 3. So number 3 must have donated a couple of things, huh? That one was only 50 cents. This one, American Eagle Outfitters. And it's a large. It's a real bright, pretty red. It's got the logo on it there. It's 80 cents. I think I only got one pair of jeans. There's some more that I might go back for tomorrow. This one is Rude brand. This size. This is the super skinny. Let's see if I can hold it up far enough. Still kind of heavy, and I don't have a good shoulder on that side. If you can see it or not, but it's the super skinny here. And this is a 38-32. A nice acid looking wash on them. Nice. Let's see how the leg is. And it's got the. These were $1.30. Okay, this is by Knights Athletics. It's activewear XL. And I got this because it's bright orange and it is Tennessee Volunteers. And I was watching somebody's video the other day and they had no clue who the Tennessee Vols were. They need to get out more. It was kind of humorous because they were saying, what do they volunteer for and all this? Go to your history book. Read about the Vols. Is this for the team? Very heavy weight, nice weight. It's got all the tags and everything inside. Doesn't look like any snags or anything unless it was something I missed. 70 cents. This one, of course, you recognize the swoosh. That's a dry fit Nike. Small. It's a gray, but it's kind of neat. It's got the little pattern on it, and then on the back, of course, it's got the breathe holes. Nice look to it. Oh, I hear my cha-ching going off, so I've sold something today. Sold several things today, actually. eBay woke up in the last 2 days. It was kind of quiet. Paid $1 for that. This one is a Lacoste with our fun little alligator. And this one is, I thought I saw a size on it somewhere, but I won't swear that I did. I know it was in the, what section? It was in the large section, so I'll probably could do measurements on this if it doesn't have an actual tag size. And that one was 80 cents. And let's see if we can find the tag. Under Armour, which is always a good sale. It's a double XL. Of course, this is like the dry fit. And of course, this is the body wear, you know, the, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what the word is if you're familiar with clothing. I'll think of it later. It was $1. I thought this one was neat looking. This one, let's see, what brand are you? I forget. This is Power Core piece. And that's kind of a neat look. And the back is all over. It's the dry fit material. 60 cents. And then this one is American Apparel, which is a decent seller. Can you read that? Let me read it. Let's see. Strong beats skinny every time. All the health nuts out there. We all need to be health nuts. 60 cents. It's just a little cute little tank. This one, new with tags. It's a Danskin yoga. It's got the removable cups inside, so that's always a plus. It's like a little, well, let's show this first. It's a medium. And it's got kind of the little crossback. A lot of the young girls wear these. Under or instead of. And of course it's lined and everything. Like I said, it's new. 80 cents. Still got a few more. Let's see. This one's Adidas. Or as I heard somebody say the other day, Adidas. And I went, here's your tag. This one is in the USA 3XL. Very good size. Go up. It'll go with that other that I bought, 3XL. It's got the stripes. And who is this? Quiz time, pop quiz. Tennessee balls. No, popped off. 90 cents. Need to pop that back on so I remember how much. And they've got pockets in that one. That was cool. And this is a Champion. Champion was just kind of a brand for many, many years. And it's actually starting to come back. People are realizing that these were really well made. And their competition at the time was any of the Nike or the Adidas, any of the Adidas or anything like that. But the Champion actually has held its own, and it's starting to come back. And we've got people that are buying that. Now, this is an extra small. Whoop, where are you? In there somewhere. If you can see it. Trust me. Cute little top. Very nice. And this has the little drawstring bottom, which is very cool. Very lightweight. That'll be real comfortable to wear. 60 cents. Another Nike. Large. The Nike swoosh on the front, and this one's an Ole Miss, which is from close to me. We actually have an Ole Miss remote campus that does some teaching and things like that. It's got a limited amount of classes. It's not a full campus, but it's down here at Northwest College, which is a 2-year junior college that's right around the corner from me. I live right in the middle of everything. I live close to Graceland. I'm close to Bill Street. You want to come visit? Come on. I'll show you around. This one's $1.60. $1.60. But that's a nice weight one. It's got a good feel. This is another Champion. I got a feeling that these things are going to really start selling well. Just a gut feeling. It's a medium. 50 cents. It's just some more gym style shorts. Got the little logo on it somewhere. There we are. Peeling just a little bit. I'll just note that in my listing. And this one, I think that's my last one. This is my last one. Popular Poison. Popular Poison, large. Cali Life. Can you see that? Yeah. Cali Life. I'm going to throw that up there real quick. Somebody might need that Monday, right? I may just put this on Instagram. I'm starting to sell some on Instagram, so that's really a good place. It's got a few little places on it, but overall it looks pretty good. And finally, I paid 60 cents for that one. So to me, that was a pretty good little haul. Here's my receipt. Big receipt. And I got $199.80 in discounts. It was like $237.50. It wasn't like it was $237.50. And as you can see, I paid $23.75. for all of that. And between the Under Armour shoes and maybe, well, probably I'll make my money back on the Under Armour shoes, maybe the Under Armour shoes and one pair of shorts or whatever, and the rest of it's going to be profit. So, be interesting to see what it ends up bringing. And I found out, which I didn't remember them doing this before, and they may have, and I just didn't know it at the time, but as I was checking out, I asked a couple of questions. I know that they've opened a new one that is probably about a 30-minute drive for me. I have 4 of them within the 30 minutes, like I said. And one is like 3 minutes from my house. It's just like right around the corner. I pass it almost every day, you know. And I don't shop there because retail, you know, even at retail prices, if I was buying for myself, it would be different. But as a reseller, you know, I won't be able to, unless it's shoes. Shoes I could probably do there. But most of it caters towards the small crowd, and I'm not small, you know, and it caters more toward the young girl and things like that, young man. So they did say that they'll have some jewelry and things like that on the next one, so I'll probably check out some of the jewelry. I checked out the purses, things, didn't really see anything, whatever. But tomorrow, I asked them, I said, now, are you doing this again tomorrow? Because I heard somebody say something about 2 days. And she said, well, we're not doing exactly this. And she said, what we do is we pull all of the clearance off the racks, which is where we were shopping for them, you know, and they were just mixed in with everything. You had to find them and all of that. They didn't have like a clearance section. And that's probably to their benefit because it makes us spread out through the store, you know, and we'll buy other things, which I didn't, but there would be ones that would. Plus, it keeps the crowd control, you know. They're not all in one corner trying to fight over things or anything like that, although they were really crowd, as they say. They were really nice today. But she said that tomorrow they take the gray bins that they had us taking the hangers off, and we were throwing them into the bins. That helps them out. And so they're going to take those, and they're just going to place them around the store or in a certain designated section of the store. And from 12 to 6, they're open tomorrow, which is Sunday. They're open 12 to 6, and everything is 2 for $1. So today I saw some Hollister brand jeans. I saw some Lucky brand, a few things like that I just didn't. I buy jeans and like that Rude brand or whatever. Those, the dressing looked really good. The Hollisters were a smaller size and things like that. But at 2 for $1, I may go back and buy some of those. And so if I do, I'll either tack it onto this video or I'll tack it onto another haul video or whatever and show you what I got. So probably haul it and just kind of show you on another video. But thanks for joining me today on my channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the nice feedback that I'm getting, and I'm gaining subscribers just about daily now, so that's kind of a cool thing. If you want to contact me, you can do that with any of the links that are below the box below. And if you'll like and subscribe, hit that bell button, you'll get notifications of any of the videos that I put up. I'm going to have some that are a little shorter, some that are a little longer, you know, because it's a lot of fun to just watch kind of a quick haul video or whatever, which is what this was. But so I'm going to head in here and try and get some lunch before my grandkids get home because they get really loud and all of that. I figured I would do this video while they were gone. So, and I'm sure that since they're all homeschooled that they'll want to watch Daddy put in the dishwasher. So this ought to be an event. Hope you have a great day, great July 4th, if you're watching this when it's being filmed. It's going out over the weekend of July 4th, 2017. Hope you have a happy and safe July 4th, and remember what it's all about. Happy junking.